I just can't think of a time that it's ever happened that I've suggested this and the person didn't come back and say, gosh, that really, really helped, or something like that. Now, I'm certain this happened, but this is going to sound so elementary to you guys. I'm not kidding. This is going to, you're probably going to like delete me after I say this. Take the time to say this because it's going to sound elementary, but it's really not. It's really so profound in how it works. Now, broadly speaking, I'm going to throw this into the category of procrastination. Okay. Um, if I ever were going to do a full download on procrastination, certainly it would be wider, deeper, broader, and more, than what I'm about to tell you. But here is a little thing that I have found, and that when people do it, they are most of the time literally like kind of shocked at what happens with them. Okay, now you're going to laugh because this is going to sound so simple. Okay, whatever you are procrastinating on, all right, just pick a number, whatever that number is. Sometimes it's relative to how big the something is. Like, for example, if I've got to, if I got to start writing a book, now that's a big something for me at least. Some of you may be able to do it at a coffee break, but that's a big project. And I kind of have, I know what I'm doing, and what I'm going to be writing about. I know I've just got to start, right? Well, it seems so big that in your brain it registers as I'm starting something so big and I don't have the energy, I don't have the time, I don't have the confidence, I don't have the knowledge, I don't have the space. It's too big. Or maybe it's, you've let your health go and slide and you're going to start working out again. Or maybe you haven't really talked to that person in time where there's a conflict or whatever, and you want to fix the relationship. Or maybe you want to clean out your garage. I don't know what it is. We all have stuff. Maybe it's get through your inbox, right? You got a bunch of stuff in there that you got to answer, and it's going to be a drag, and you're going to have to go pull up other emails, and it feels tedious, or it's like doing yard work or something. I know some people like that. Okay, you ready for my profundity? Pick a time. Now, again, it's relative. Pick a time and agree to yourself. I'm going to just do that much. All right, I got to write a book. I am going to write for 5 minutes. Okay. Or you're going to start working out again. Okay. I'm going to get on the floor and I'm going to do 3 push ups. That's my goal for today. Or if you're going to clean out your office or garage, I'm going to take one drawer, and I'm going to clean that out, or one shelf on the bookcase. I recently did this, by the way, in my office. Well, it's a whole nother story, but with COVID, I shut down my main office. The lease was up, everything was changing, and I wasn't going to be going there. And so instead of renewing, I let my office go. So which meant everything in there that was, mine, kind of that I use in personal, but I didn't sell or get rid of, like furniture stuff. But everything that was, I brought it here. Now it lives in my study. Well, the thing was like a junkyard, and I just kept, and there's no way. I don't have time. I got stuff to do. I can't. Anyway, so Tori and I decided, well, let's just do this. So there's a whole wall of bookshelves, right? let's just do one shelf. Okay, so that's the idea I'm talking about. Now you pick your project, might be work, might be personal, and pick something that is ridiculously small. Ridiculously small. I'm going to write for 5 minutes. I'm going to do 3 push-ups. I'm going to do one shelf. Do it. See what happens. Here's what people come back and tell me. And this is where we get to the deeper truth of this. They come back and tell me, okay, I was going to do one, I ended up doing, and they just did so much. I've done the 5 minute, okay, I'm going to write for 5 minutes. I can't do anything today. I'm going to write for 5 minutes. And written like an entire chapter. Couldn't even leave. No, leave me alone. Go away. I'm doing. You get so into it because here's the thing. Dadgummit, guys, you got to listen to this because it applies to your whole life. There is so much inside of you waiting to go accomplish life. Okay, whether it's fix relationships or reach your goals or improve some area or finish a project or whatever it is, there's so much like kinetic energy building up that may be being experienced even as depression. Because sometimes desire and want to and all that, you keep pushing it down, it's just like it's going to bring you down and it's waiting. But again, I'm not going to go into all the dynamics of procrastination. We'll do that one day. But if you can just spring a little leak, and the little leak is say, I'm just going to, let's talk, maybe it's a big conflict in a relationship. I'm just going to say hi. That's it. Just send a text. Hi, I was thinking of you. You've been avoiding this conversation for however long. Fine. Just do something. And what people find is, and this is why this is so profound, is it's not the inability to do it. It's not the most times lack of want to do it. It's not the lack of value in whatever the project has or the goal has. It's not anything that you lack. But what you lack is the switch that gets the emergency brake off. So the car's in park. Nothing wrong with the car. But there's some dynamic. And those are all the things that, obviously we would have to talk about one day. But you don't have to talk about it to do this little trick. There's some dynamic that is keeping you not from doing it, or you would have decided, I can't do that. Okay. If you told me I got to build a rocket ship and go to Mars, it's one of my favorite examples. I talk about goals. I tell you, look, if you're not Elon, then probably whatever you're trying to figure out is doable because somebody's done it. So most of the stuff we think of, okay, it's doable. And if it weren't something that you could do that's possible for you, it probably wouldn't be on your radar anyway. So it's not an ability. It's not unrealistic. None of it. It's just the parking brake is the only thing keeping you from you and where you want to be. So anyway, here's my little trick. Try it today. Try it. You're gonna clean up your mess somewhere. Just go clean up one corner of that room, or write one page of that. You've been wanting to write a book, or article, or blog. I don't know. Everything in life, people procrastinate. So one little step, just one little step. Get started. Just get started.